Well, good afternoon, folks. The John Jakes Museum has been shut during January and February, being part of the railway shut to the 14th of March too. But during this time, we have been doing some work. There's been lots of restoration work undergoing, and we've also given the place a good spring clean. So let's take a little look inside and see what's been going on. We can see here we've got some volunteers been working very hard. We've got Chris over there, we've got Cohen, and we've got Joe. Let's press this to wake them up. Perfect. And we'll start with Chris. Chris, if you want to tell us about some items that you've restored, please, and demonstrate them.
Over the last couple of months, we've been rewiring the museum a little bit to bring some things to life. So over here we have some Midland Railway telephones, and if you pick up this one and listen, you'll get a selection of history about the railway. If you pick up this one here, you'll get some stories of how the railway was of an evening when the night mail was picked up. And then we've also brought some of the block instruments to life. So both the block instruments and the block bells also now work. So if we press this one, we get some bells ringing. Mark, what else have we got?
Well, over here we've got Cohen, who's going to tell us a bit about Gopsall Hall.
Yes, Gopsall Hall, a very important building in the area here. Ward and Lady Howe lived there. They were good friends of the royals, so Edward and King Edward, I should say, and Queen Alexandra visited, for instance, in 1902, the famous story about the platform being raised. And the building was actually put into place in 1750, and it was quite an important building in lots of ways. Cultural, because of Handel, Joseph Handel, composing the Messiah over there in the gardens, in a little tea hut there, which apparently still is partly standing there. The other building is the main building. Actually, was demolished in 1952 after a big fire. It also served as a military training facility for radar and radio people in the Second World War, which was very important at the time. And I've read the story of a soldier that worked there, and he was mentioning the Shackerstone flyer. So apparently he took the train still to Shackerstone to work or to train at Gopsall Hall. And as you see, this composition here was done by the Simmonses, and it makes a complete story of the building. Really, really interesting.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a little display here all about Gopsall Hall, which you can come and see. Joe, what have you got to show us over here?
Hello. As you can see, we're dusting, which is what we always do when we're in here. There's always something to clean or do in here. And we have actually made some of these bells so that they work down this end as well. And even got the indicators working. So this is what we've been up to while we've been on the close season. So come along and have a go.
Perfect. Nice to see them in operation again after many, many years. Perfect. Any more over here we can look at? Any more bells?
We've got another bell here. Ooh. This one doesn't sound quite so good. We're not quite sure about that one yet.
Have you introduced anybody to Boris the Spider yet, Mark?
No, we didn't, did we? Yeah, we need to show you our resident spider. You'll be pleased to know he's not real. And the bell hasn't yet scared him off, so we assume he's not real from that. But yes, that's the museum progress over the closed season. Hope you've enjoyed that quick little update. I'll give you one final sort of view of the museum before we cut off. But it's had a good spring clean, and as you can see, we've had various items restored, made operational again after many, many, many years. The railway and the museum reopen on Saturday the 14th of March, so please do come and see us, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.